Hi everyone, today I got a heating fan. It's not working. It's a very simple heating fan with the thermostat here, and then switch from off, fan, heating, low heat and high heat. And at the back, nothing really special. At the bottom there's a switch. Make sure the heating fan is standing upright, otherwise it will turn off automatically. This heating fan has been used for about one winter. It's about half a year. We turn it on every day when we're having bath. It's just about maybe half an hour every day only. At the other time we keep it off and keep it away. Put it in the shower room may not be a good idea, but we don't have much choices. This one technically will tell you whether it's good for the bathroom or not. Let me check on this one. There's a double square here, means that it's double insulated, so it's pretty safe for isolation of the having electrical shock. It should be good enough that if you see this double square is having good isolation, so when you use it in the bathroom, should be fine. Other than that, he's saying that do not cover, because there is a heating sensor inside. When you cover it, the body itself become very hot, and the heating sensor will click, having a kind of a heat sensitive device to trip off. When you are having that, when you touch here, it's pretty hot. You can sense it, and when you turn it off and put it away in the cool ventilating place, the temperature will go down back to normal, and the heating element will back to connecting, and then we will work again. But my fan here now it's not turning on, and I guess that there's some other problem maybe exists inside. Let me check. Please subscribe and like and share my video before you're watching this, and you can see the super chat or super thanks button underneath this video. You can I can use it for a little bit support for my channel, so that I can continually to giving more idea and having more nice video in the future. Thank you so much. Let's start. I put this in, turn it on. It's about the threshold of the heating should be on. Sorry, this is off. Fan, nothing. Low heat, nothing. High heat, nothing. So it's not working. First you have to check, of course, when you unplug it, make sure any fuse inside. Make sure there's no fuse is melted. On this one, there's an adapter, very simple, no fuse inside. And here is a plug, it's a Australian type. There's also no fuse inside, so it's not a problem here, it's a problem inside. So let's open it. It is a special screw shape, like a triangle. It is called a Y shape 3.0. Like this. Let's open it. Quite dusty here. The wire is looking quite good. The heating element here is not rusty, still looking shiny, and the connection here good. The fan is turning smoothly, and the thermostat here seems working fine. So what we first were looking for is there should be a heating sensitive fuse. I locate the heating sensitive fuse is here. So let me zoom in. Okay, that's the one underneath the frame here. So there's a connection here and a connection on the other side. So let's check it. To the multimeters, we turn the continuity mode, and when you short circuit, you will have the beep sound. When you open it, it's nothing. So let's check the continuity of the fuse. So the fuse is here. Okay, the fuse is good. So it's not a fuse problem. So now we have to trace the wire coming in via here. Okay, first go to this switch, and this clicking switch is a very simple mechanical type, just turning on and off. So see if the switch is working. Now the switch is open. It should be giving me a no sound signal. No, when I push it. Okay, this is working working well. Next, we check whether the wire is working. Sometimes this connector can be bent because of heat, and also this one may not be very good, so we check this as well. Hopefully it's external problem, and this is very easy to fix it. Because this heating fan inside doesn't look bad, so I reckon it's not a serious problem, just the connection problem. Okay, next we try to check this connector. So plug it in. This is live, this is neutral. So you can see some burning mark here, because it's when we're using it, it's very hot on the live side, or when you after you use it for like 15 to 30 minutes, when you unplug it, you can feel the heat here. It draws a lot of current. Usually this is 2000 watt. Yes, 2000 watt. This one could be banned also, so we have to check the continuity. We try to test the live wire to the live wire comes to here. Give it standing up, give it a click. Okay, that's good. And now is the neutral wire. Neutral wire comes out via this one. Also give it a click. Alright, it's not connecting. So let me check. This wire, this is the wire going out of the device. So with the wire here, there is 2 wires there. One is the positive to be here. Okay, I mean the live one. This is positive live wire, and this is a neutral wire. So neutral wire comes to here as a test. As I test this pin. Or still nothing. Okay. When I plug it properly, it's connected. So it's not a wire problem. Okay, so we find it's not a switch problem. It's not a live wire. It's not a neutral wire problem. The continuity is good, and all the heating element looks perfectly shiny, new, except for the dust because we have been using for a while. It's normal, and let's give it a try. So we turn it over the threshold and make it the fan position. It will bypass the heating element, so just the fan will be turning without giving you any heat. So for this test, you test the motor and the wire to the motor only, so we skip the heating wire. So it's a simple test. Let's give it a try. Sometimes what you may have to do is plug it properly. Don't leave it like this. People leave it like this. It's not fully plugged in, or sometimes it's not connected properly. So make it give it a push, nice plug in, and turn it on. Then we give this switch. Give the switch a push, so it is got to work. It's turning now, and now the light is on. So obviously this is a connection problem of the, I would say, is the how people plug it in. So when you fix something like this, you don't find any problem. When you find that it's perfectly new and everything is not rusty, that is a good device, but it still cannot turn it on. By some people, I would say, some people didn't realize the plugging position or the position of the fan. If you give this thing to a electrical engineer or someone know about the machine, when they touch it, they will back to life. It's not a magic. It's because people know the important bit of how to make it set it up, how to set it up nicely before you turn it on. So it's like a magic hand. You just plug in and then you try to turn it on. It's on. So this one as well. Internally is nothing broken, I would say. It's this problem of the how people plug in on the adapter on the socket. So finally we get the test on the heating element. So we preset it to low heat. Make sure it's about the threshold of the heating switch. So turn it on. When you turn it on, that switch, don't touch any electrical wire here. So make sure I plug it in nicely, turn it on, give it a push here, this click, okay, it's working. And the light's working. I can feel the heat, I can feel the heat, and I can smell the heating air. It is warm, that's good. So turn off. Let's try the final one, the high heat. I'm very confident this is not broken and it will work nicely. High heat. Also keep your discipline, plug it nicely, turn it on, give a push. Okay, it's working. The high heat, the fan doesn't turn faster, it's not a fan, just the double element of the heating wire underneath the motor, and then underneath the blade will be connected, so it gives you more heating. Yeah, this is quite warm. Okay, turn off. This is a very simple fixing. The problem is when people put the cover on, screw it up, screw the thing back. I don't screw it up, but I turn the screw, I put the screw in and then secure it. People try to test it, it will not be working. It is kind of sometimes it could be frustrating. So let's try. Yeah, it's a good idea when you prepare this, no matter it's successful or not. You can clean the dust, so to prevent the short circuit. Sometimes it's spark inside, and I can burn up the little dust here, so it catch fire. So it's clean now. This is preventing that hazard, and this is good for the whole thing to work longer, extend its life before you have to buy a new one. So now I plug in nicely, and with the switches on. So I'll give a test on the button here. It's not working, so it works randomly. What I can try is to give a move of the wire. Okay, it works. It turns, but when I let the wire off, I let it go and it's not working. So the wire is having some issue there. So when you see the wire strictly up, it turns. When I let it go, it doesn't turn. Okay. So this is the wire connection here, the problem here. So it is turning on and off intermittently. I give a conclusion. So the fan is good, heating element is good, the adapter here is good also, but I think the wire inside is good. But the problem is the connecting the banding here. Many things like this wire, or like some other plugs. Let's say your USB plug. The bending here creates lots of problem. Make sure you really protect the area here. When you use it, don't bend it like this. You make sure it's unbended. Most of the time, that will let the wire last the longest. When you bend it and then you make it straight, the plastic inside, the wire inside will be dislocated, and sometimes even they will be touching each other, create short circuit, and then having some smoke, even catch fire. I can't film this very well, but I can tell you that the wire here, this thing, the plastic is very soft, and the wire inside should be very thin. I mean, the copper wire should be not as bendy as it should be, to save the manufacturer's money. When it is the case, the wire easily being dislocated, or when you bend it for a long time, the thing will be dislocated and disconnected. So creating this intermittent touching and turning on and off. You see here the design of the plug here is having some like damping system here to preventing the wire going bend and unbended for many times, but eventually it will be fail. The wire here is failed. The solution here is to abort this plug, cut here, cut it, and then change to a new or a proper plug, so it will be working nicely. The tools I need is the screwdriver. This is a fitted shape, and this is the flat one, and one scissor. Beware that there are 3 screws here. Only the middle one, the top one, is for it to open and close the cover. The lower two is for this stopping device for pressing the wire, so after you finish it, it will be tight and stop you from pulling out. Now we can see 30 fuse here. There's a very nice one, ceramic fuse, I think, with that security sitting here. And you see the L here, N here, and Earth. E stands for Earth, Live, L stands for Live. So basically is the current coming from the socket going through the fuse. Okay, I find that the wire here, when I bend it, is disconnected. When I make it straight, it is okay. So obviously there's some breaking point inside, so I decide to replace it with this plug. Also at the same time I can replace the type of the plug, so I don't have to use adapter anymore. So this is the adapter. I plug it in and then use the UK type. So now I change to this, it's more convenient. Okay, my simple tool, scissor, got it. You can see there are only 2 wires there. There's a blue one and a brown one. Let me turn it like this. The brown one represents the live wire. And in the old type, very old, many years ago, some of the audience here maybe may know about it. In the old days, the brown one was in red color, just like a direct current, and the blue one was in black color. And then they changed the standard to brown and blue. So it's the same thing actually. The brown is the red, blue is the black. So brown goes to the live, and the blue one goes to the neutral position. I don't have the third one here. So nothing on the earth wire. So I use this one. My plan is to have like this long. So when you do this, you take the preference on the live wire. The length should be touching the top of that, going through the hole, and I will give a fold back. So maybe a little bit longer than that for folding back. And this thing underneath the wire is the stopping device, so it can when I finish, it press the wires, doesn't move for it would be tight and doesn't move when you pull it out accidentally. So the length of the cut is from here to here, and then the blue wire automatically long enough to go this and then down to the neutral position. So it's here. Let me mark it. You can see the wire is not very thick, and most of the white plastic shell is on the top and bottom, so I can give a hotter cut here. When I've done it, make sure there's nothing, there's not touching the actual wire. And this one, you give a slightly push on that direction. Also, you can twist a little bit until you see the wire inside. Yep. And then how the other side still not open. This is the easiest way, is the most common way when you're doing that without professional tools. But beware that don't cut it too deep and then you cut the wire. I think I did a little bit, but still within the limit. Trace it, put it out. Before you put it out, you can turn it with this plastic bit. And then fold it back. Maybe make it longer. When you put it out, you can turn it nicely. Fold it. Fold it. And take this up. Unscrew one side. Put it in the right direction. Usually I will take this up, take the light pin, sorry, the neutral pin, take it out, and I will put a screw, loosen the screw, and I put this in. is the easier way to do it. And then put it back in neutral position. And then cover the tail. Make sure I give it a little bit push, make it secure here. With equal tightness on both sides. Tighten it. So make sure it doesn't move. That's pretty good now. And then we can put the cover back. So this is tight, good, with the fuse good. So we place from this one to this one. Let's test it. Okay, I put it in, turn it on. So how it goes. Fan position, reverse, low heat, and some heat, high heat, and some heat. Thermostat works nicely, and I try to wobble the wire on the other side. It works good, nicely. So we fix it. So it's normally it should have some fault inside, but this time it's fine. This is only the wire. So remember, don't bend this wire, don't bend here. When you use it, take very care of this one. Be careful with this one if you want your things to work longer. So thank you for watching. If you like it, please subscribe it and share to people, and press the button so that you can get notification of my new videos. And if you really want to give me a little support, please use the super thanks down below there. Thank you very much. See you next time. Goodbye.